Yeah! Back in the building. And fam, the walking that I've done today.
Tunde.
5 hours.
Tunde.
Walking.
Tunde.
Go on.
Get an Oyster card.
You can't get oyster card. Oyster's invalid down these ends.
Brother, there is not. You can get one of them bush Oyster cards. Oyster cards everywhere now, bro.
Bro, you know what? I was so tired. When I got about 2 miles up the road, I tried to order an Uber. It says Ubers don't come to this destination.
So that's the same thing when I went up to the cabin with my kids and that, yeah? It was like I walking, so I said, nah, hey man, now you gotta walk to the next town. You gotta walk to the next town to get a taxi. I said, bro, what? I said, bro, I'll kill you. I said, scientific was killing my ass. But you know how it goes.
All right. 1 second, Spence. 1 second. Carry on talking.
Yeah, I mean, Asim Khan, thank you very much. Big up, Ton. Big up, Spencer. Off the canvas boxing. What don't kill you makes you stronger. You might need to stretch it out, Tunde. Steve Bailey says, evening, everyone. I still feel mash up from the watch along this morning, but worth it. Looking forward to another great Sunday show. And I'm looking forward to giving you that show because I'm properly on it. How's my mic sound? My mic's actually down on my floor. I'm actually in my office. So how does my mic sound? Clean up these glasses so I can read the questions better. Take me back, Pirate Radio. Yes, brothers. I hope you are. Here we go. I hope you are all blessed. Yep, we are well and we are blessed, my brother. Southwest Boxing Media. How you doing, my brother? Are you still in Spain or have you come back home? Stamina for Sale, Devin Haney thing, Spencer and Tunde. Ivan, big up, man. What's up? Big up you. Big up everyone who supports the thing, man. I'm just grateful, like, that the thing's got proper momentum. Tunde said about you drinking them pop. You know what I mean? You know, Nigeria, man, I love sugar, you know?
Well, I need fizz.
Wait a minute. Bobby Wright.
Oh, type Bobby Wright. Fam, I was walking and I was this close to the sheep. I couldn't believe it. I was like, anyhow, because you know the GPS here, the maps, it took me through a farmland, yeah, and I'm walking through the fields, and then I said, hold on, bro, how comes this is the first time I'm walking through the fields, bro, and there's goat, sheep, everything right next to me, you know, Smith, and you know, I am not a village boy, I'm a city boy. So, bro, I was so scared. I was like,
wait. Off the canvas. Tunde did 10K. Make you hit the bottle.
10K. I was so nervous I had to drink Coca-Cola. But anyway, let's start the show properly, Spencer.
Come on.
As we start, we say, dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on down. Southwest Boxing Media, thank you for the 449. Do you think Haney will be tarred with the Mayweather boring brush because people can't understand the sweet science? Go on, you can answer that one, Tun. Because Tun don't know about sweet science right now. He knows about roadman science and he knows about Coca-Cola sweet science right now.
Well, let me tell you something. That's a very good question off the cameras. And I have heard a few people, namely Ryan Garcia, saying it's boring. But guess what, Ryan Garcia? Right now, Devin Haney is the, as you lot call him, the email champ, the franchise champ, the WBA champ, the IBF champ, the WBO champ. He has left no question.
Sorry, and the Ring Magazine lineal champion.
And the Ring Magazine lineal champion.
Tunde, press the button. Press the button. Listen, come on, listen.
There's not even no button, it's an imaginary button, but he has He's done the dance. He's double deuce. He's finished the game.
Sorry, Sugar Ray 29 says, I'm on Fanta Orange Science. You know he's Nigerian.
100%.
Nigerians love a Fanta, you know.
Come on. But I'm telling you, so yeah, I mean, it may be, I have heard a few people say, not many, but guess what? If that's what you got to do to be the best, I mean, Floyd Mayweather is not someone I wouldn't want to be my name associated with if you're talking about the art of boxing and
Nothing wrong with that at all.
And the skill of hit and not getting hit. That's what it's about. So, you know, you're always going to, listen, life is polarity, as we always say, Southwest Boxing. Good, bad, up, down, left, right, positive, negative. It's just what side you choose to focus on. And we on the Fight Is Right, we are no way focusing other than positive words, positive affirmation. Devin Haney's jab was a thing of beauty. He actually, everything that George Kambosos wanted to do, Devin nullified it. He actually looked like he just started boxing the other day. That's how Devin made him look.
Listen, Ton, bottom line is this. We witnessed, and it's been boxing is so much on a high because I'm enjoying the fact that we are going back to the fundamentals of the sweet science.
There you go.
Right?
There
and we're going back to the authenticity of what the art of pugilism was. Do you know? Because it's an art. It's artistry.
Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen, live on The Fight Is Right, we have the father trainer of my brother. Jesus Christ, what a performance! Devin Haney was tremendous. And Bill, I'm telling you, if you had heard me on that show last night or early hours of this morning, you would have known that I was in the corner with you. I was in the corner with you. Brother, yes, sir. Tell us about last night. Tell us about last night, Bill. Hold on. Let me hold the thing up properly. Tell us about last night, your feelings, your sentiments, everything.
Okay. All right. Hey. Yeah. Tunde, always thank you, Spencer, man. Thank you guys, man. You know what I mean? For always having me on your platform, for always keeping Devin's name lit and relevant in the UK. Tunde, thank you for everything that you've done. You know what I'm saying? We talked about days like this, and they're here, baby. They're here.
Hi! We cleaned up, fam. We cleaned up the whole table.
Hey, you know what was a funny thing? And it wasn't rehearsed. And I laughed when Devin said, well, I guess, you know, I got the email belt, I got the franchise belt, I got the WBC, WBO, IBF, and the Ring magazine. We got
Come on.
You know, tell them, you know, can't nobody say they got the email belt either.
Come on.
That too.
We got everything. We got everything. And Bill, please, a lot of people have no idea of the sacrifice you as a father have had to make for your son. What you did, the plan, the dream. Who named him the Dream?
Well, you know what? That was my wife that named him the Dream. Right? One day while we were at the house and we were talking, and she said, "That's the Dream right there."
Come on.
Right? And looked and said, "Why?" Because we were working real hard, and you know, Tunde, you know how it is, planning and strategizing when nobody else knows what's going on. And she just said, "That's the Dream."
Beautiful. Oh, brother Spencer, I know you wanted to ask Bill a few questions. Fire away.
Yo. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. All praise is due to the Most High, because that performance yesterday was a masterclass. You do understand that?
Yes.
Masterclass.
Absolutely. I'm so proud. I'm so proud of him being that young, Spencer. And you know what it means for a young guy to go on a big fight of that magnitude and stick to the game plan for the whole fight and never drift off. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm very proud of him, Spencer. Thank you.
You know, Bill, in the fight, I was telling Spencer was trying to talk when I was commentating, and I told Spencer, "Shut your mouth. Focus on Devin. Focus on Devin. Cause I need the powers with Devin. We want to mash them up from both sides. Me talking and Spencer focusing. I didn't want Spencer to talk."
Bill, no word of a lie, Bill.
I love how y'all represent. It's both entertaining, informative, and everything, brother. You know what I mean? So I love it. Keep doing what you guys are doing, man.
And Bill, I don't know whether you saw the text, but me, AY, and the new fighter Joel will be coming out to Vegas because we've got our own assignment, a unified world title, light heavyweight title, WBC, IBF, and WBO. We'll be fighting for that in October. So it's our time. No, it's going to be in London. It's going to be in London. Okay. So October, but we're going to come out there anyway before and see you guys and get the energy and get the positivity.
But Bill, you got to come for that fight. We want you here. We want you and Devin here, bro.
Hey, absolutely. We want to come sooner than later.
Yes, sir.
So we got to put that on. We got to put that on the to-do list. I think we're going to go Saturday to New York. I believe it's this Saturday coming up, or it might be next Saturday. I'm not sure. Is it the Berlanga fight? Isn't Berlanga fighting?
Yeah. That's this Saturday, I think. 12th of June.
That's this Saturday.
12th of June. And then and then we be in New York. Me and AY will be in New York on the 18th.
Okay. All right. Listen, me and you got to make sure that we hook up.
Yes, sir.
Tunde, you know.
Yes, sir.
Even if we gotta come over there.
Yes, sir.
It's all good. We got a few weeks to rest, relax, and reflect. So we look forward to it.
And on that note, that's exactly what I'm gonna allow you to do, Bill. I just, you know what? Just to hear your voice, just to see you, the fight is right, viewers, to see you a winner in your greatest light. I'm so happy for you, brother. I'm so happy for the whole family, your wife, everyone.
One second, Tune. Are you Uber? For Samantha? All right. No. Yeah. Sorry, brother.
No worries.
Yeah. Okay, you can go ahead.
Yeah. I'm saying I'm so happy for you. I'm so happy for the family. I'm also happy for Dev. It's been a long road to get to where you've got. And, in some respect, the journey's just about to begin because, you got the belts now. And now this is the next stage of your journey. And congratulations, brother. And I just wish you all the best. Can you hear me, Bill?
Yeah. No, absolutely. I can hear you. Yeah, listen. What Devin wants, and he said it in the press conference, is that he's the same. The belts is that when he didn't have them, and he respecting the other fighters, he respect their positions, and he's gonna make the big fights happen, and that's what being a fighter in this era means. You have other fighters in different eras, and they represent a different thing. Devin wants to represent this era and be Devin Haney and do it the Devin Haney way. So that means to make the biggest fights happen.
Southwest. So people, listen. I don't really want to be asking these questions. Now I want you to enjoy it.
Big up for Southwest boxers for asking that question, but we don't want to talk about that right now.
Yeah,
because
we don't.
The man said they just want to fight the best. So whoever they are, they just want to fight the best. But right now, Devin Haney is the undisputed champion, so he's the best. So them man have to call his name. You don't need to call nobody's name. Them man has to call his name.
Exactly.
Simple as that. But big up Southwest Boxing for the 179.
So Bill, listen, enjoy your rest, you know, your regeneration, and just enjoy it, brother. I'm with you. Your victory is my victory. It's Spencer's victory.
Absolutely.
Come on.
You took the words right out of my mouth. This was a victory for us all, you know. And brother, you know, anything that you guys need on this end, anything that I can do, you know, I'm here. You know what I'm saying? And I look forward to it. And Spencer, when you coming, you know you owe me dinner here in the States.
Come on, Spence.
Come on, man. 100%. I'm coming, bro. I'm coming, inshallah. I'm coming.
I look forward to it, man.
Yes,
love you, brothers, and look forward to seeing you guys soon. Okay?
Yes, sir. Much love, Bill.
All right, respect, brother.
Yes, sir.
Talk to you guys later.
Yes, sir.
We're headed to the airport, though. We're getting out of here. We'll be back in the States.
Yes, sir. Safe flight.
In less than 24 hours.
Okay, have a safe flight.
All right, bro.
All right, brother.
Yes, brother. Well, bro, there you go.
Tunde. Anyway, we'll talk after the thing. Tunde, I'm just hyped right now.
There you go.
You, Baba Tunde Ajayi, and like Gary said, the Black Book powers is spontaneous. Because from when Tunde started talking about the Black Book, my Black Book numbers have increased to high profile companies are hiring me to contact people, and they pay me a big wedge for it since Tunde started opening his bloody black mouth on his Black Book. So you know what I'm trying to say to you. But then Tunde, for you to get Bill Haney right now just like that, but people don't understand, like Tunde and Bill go back way back. And this is when I know that Tunde is just real, because Tunde, first time I spoke to Bill, he contacted me on Insta. He said, yo, Spence, man, I hear a lot about you from Tunde, man. That's the first thing he said. So you got to understand. And like I said yesterday, it's not what you say to a man's face that represents him. It's what you say behind his back that represents him. And Tunde's been my brother's keeper for the longest time. So I just want man to understand that part there. So, yeah, I mean, each one teach one. Love for your brother, or you love for yourself. Whereas Baba Tunde said, don't be selfish, but be selfless.
Yes, come on.
Because when you're selfless, yourself more. Know that part there.
Hold tight, Bobby. Right. He said, what other podcast can do this?
Come on, man. None.
Nada.
That's right. Zero. Nas A says, you man got the real plug in boxing. Listen, we ain't just the plug, we're the electricity.
Trust me.
Right. So that's all. Like I'm saying, like right now it's just a fantastic time for boxing. It's an excellent time for boxing. We could go back round, big up Rory Breaker, big up yourself. We could go around and
Wi-Fi again.
What are you talking about, my Wi-Fi?
You're crackling. You're crackling.
Is it still crackling?
Yeah, you're on now. You're on
you know
now.
What? It's all right now?
Yes.
It's these blinking kids running up and down in my house, so that's what it is. I got like all these kids in my... No, seriously. Like, they got the friends round, all the family, all the friends' family, they all run up and down. Seriously, I want to kick them out of my house, bro.
Bruv, nobody could test us in this thing. Nobody could test us. It's just a fact. Nobody could... You know what? I wasn't too sure Bill would come on, because the thing is that I know that they were still in Australia, and I know they was about to board the plane, but I just took a gamble, you know, Spence. I'm phoned.
We never took a gamble. We don't gamble. You took a calculated decision.
Yes, sir.
That the powers made it come into fruition. As simple as that. And people have to remember, when Devin Haney fought Linares, we were in a changing room with him then.
Yeah,
so right, exactly. So to get the next day after, and you two's relationship has gone back so far, and it's been a genuine relationship, like I'm saying to you, like everything's timing. And now, I mean, you know, Tunde's doing some hard study right now. That's why he's gone away for the weekend, because he knows he's on the grind tomorrow, because we got some belts to bring back in October. As simple as that.
Trust
me. You know what I mean? As simple as that.
But going back to the actual fight itself, you know, and we said it to Bill, it was such a great performance by a young man. And remember, I was saying from the first bell, please, from the third round, I was like, please, Devin, stay focused. Stay focused. And he did it. Spence, he wasn't tired, nothing. At
I
all.
told you, Mickey Bay said on the interview on Fight Hype, like he's worked with Devin for how many years? He's never seen the kid tired. Never.
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 Southwest Boxing Media, thank you for the 449 again. He said, genuinely hate Sundays because I've got work in the morning, but this podcast makes me look forward to a Sunday. Haney Senior on here too. Wow. Take a bow. Come on, bruv. You know this thing is serious. Man's at the airport and answer. Otai Al Kuya, Tunde and Spencer, best podcast in the business. Levels to the game. Congratulations to Bill and Devin. Their story is similar to Venus and Serena. And I second that.
Very much so. Very much so. Very much so.
I've seen it. The dad planned it. Me and Bill was in the truck. I've said it. We looked at each other. And Bill said to me, I know what you're thinking. I said, bruv, I know what you're thinking. I know the thing already. Bruv, the energies. And I'm so happy that the brother done it before me. Because I learned a lot when I went over to Vegas. When Anthony Yard went over to Vegas, he would admit he learned a lot. You know, O'Hara Davis, he learned. Otu, we all learned as a young team with aspirations, you know, from Devin. They was coming up the same. Remember, Dev was only like 12, 13 years old, 14 years old. I don't think he was 14. And I saw it from my own eyes, you know, and having that dream, having that vision, but actually putting it on paper and then bringing it into reality is a thing to behold, Spencer. Is actually a thing to behold. And the picture of him holding all the belts and seeing Bill with him by his side, to me, is surreal. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in boxing. Me, personally. This is legendary stuff, fam. It is Venus and Serena. Excellent. Spenny?
Listen, I'm just very proud, like I said, before you got Bill on, that the sweet science has come back into the sport and people are now becoming more of a respecter of the sweet science. But this is what I'm trying to say to you is this. We have many trainers in the sport of boxing. They are trainers, yep. They can most probably be keep fitters and doing PTs down at Fitness First. But what we don't have is teachers, right? And certain times you have to humble yourself to go to the feet of these teachers, right? And learn, just like when you took yourself off and you went out to Vegas. Because I know when you went out to Vegas, you had Roger Mayweather wearing Hard Knocks Spencer Fearon promotions T-shirts out in Vegas. So,
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And not only that, but I came across all of the dub plates that you got from me, from everyone, from Shane Mosley, Floyd Senior, Floyd Mayweather. There was too many you got. You got me loads of dub plates, right? So this is the thing. So when we're doing this now for the show, we're doing what we do, but now we're doing it in front of a camera. Because this is what me and Tony usually do anyway. Because when we're on the phone, this is all we talk about. We don't talk about nothing else.
Yeah.
Don't talk about nothing else.
Old-type Dana Jones, thank you for the $5. He says 2 master boxers took fighters to school last night. Stephen Fulton Jr. and Devin Haney schooled up Roman and Kambosos. Easy work.
They did. They did.
I need to watch the Fulton.
Fulton's a good fighter, man. He's got skills, man. He's got skills.
Yeah, I need to watch that fight.
You know what I mean? He's got skills. He's got. Well, you know what? I might just follow him. You know, I got his number in my phone. I might just follow him, but not today.
Barry Cobb said, "Fantastic Black Book TV is dead. Don't get this anywhere else, fam."
Exactly.
Come on, bro. TV companies can't just draw a man like that. You gotta have the link, the inside knowledge. Oh, sorry, I put that off. Outside guy, thanks for putting that up. Outside Southwest Media, again, thank you for the 449.
Come on, man.
Anyone can be a trainer, not everyone can implement the sweet science. As Lennox said, you can't go to university with your first grade teacher.
And that is the truth. And we got, it's big salute you're getting for that, because I'm saying this part here is like, we believe that boxing is evolved, right? We believe that boxing has become something more, but the evolution of boxing, this is like where you're getting these new cats who are talking about boxing. I ain't calling on names. Who are saying like, boxing is fundamentally better now, it's technically better now. That's rubbish. Because Floyd took the old school, right? And not the Philly show. That's the Floyd show. That's the Floyd shoulder now. That's what's happened. You know what I mean? And he demonstrated, but implemented certain things to his own body type. Devin Haney, how Devin Haney was pumping out that jab yesterday, you know?
Amazing.
That was malicious, but it was flawless, but it was effortless.
Yes.
There was no effort in it, Ton. It wasn't.
Yes.
You got to look at these fighters.
He was doing this move. He was jabbing and shouldering my man.
Exactly.
So as he jab him, he dip in and nullify his mouth. That was
nullify it.
Anyone who knows about boxing, if you know about boxing, you will see what Devin was doing last night was A-class business. It's like Sugar Ray Robinson business. Any man who don't study Sugar Ray Robinson, don't talk to me about boxing. You need to go and watch Sugar Ray. I used to clap man with the left hook. There was a time when Devin clapped him with the left. You know that left hook, Spence? Because Spence is a left hook man.
Yeah, I love a left hook.
Vicious left hook man.
Yeah, these blinky kids in my house run up and down like they're mad to.
Yeah. Unks, I met Zelfa Barrett's brother at Cardiff show last night. Told him Yard is my favorite fighter, but I wish Uncle Pat Barrett the best and a future world champion in his camp. Big up Raheem Gal. Yes, sir. Big up. That's
lifestyle, part of lifestyle. Oh, sorry. Yeah, part of lifestyle. You just must have missed it.
Lifestyle.
Yeah. Tunde is a real one. No nonsense trainer. That's why you only got full committed people and boxers in your camp to achieve maximum success.
And I tell you that lifestyle. I was having this conversation over there. I just can't waste time with people. Like, I'm not supposed to want it more than the fighter.
Never.
And for many years, I've wasted a lot of energy and time wanting it more than the fighter. You know, and I'll be honest with you, in the last 20 years, 15, 20 years, the first boxer to come along that I've seen want it more than me, other than Anthony Yard, is the new kid, Joel Kadua. And he's the first person, remember, I haven't trained nobody since 2017. No, 2015. But Anthony Yard said to me, Unks, train this youth. You know, train this youth. And that's why, really, Joel, I'm training him. And and it's because he's fully committed, not because he's exactly like Anthony. 12 amateur fights. You know, no one don't know Joel, to be honest with you. Other than the people that sparred with him, he's gone around. There's stories of him with Conor Benn. There's stories of him with Craig Richards. There's stories of him, bruv. And the kid is very, very committed. And that's all I want. I want fighters to want it more than me. And because I know if you want it more than me, you definitely want it in boxing. Because I live this thing, just like Spencer, from a historical standpoint. But yes, thank you for that comment, lifestyle. And it's a great comment. Let's move forward.
Dana Jones, thank you for the. No, we can't talk, but Snapchat money is important, sir.
No, of course.
Sorry.
Moving forward to the
Dana Jones, you're coming over in August for Bud Spence. Is that fight? And it's not been announced yet. Probably be announced next Saturday. I've got Spence stopping Bud. But
who knows? It will.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah. It's because the thing I can't see it properly. Right? Yeah. What's wrong with my damn screen?
No, it's supposed to say. You're coming over to August for Bud versus Spence. Fight probably be announced next Saturday. I got Spence stopping Bud, but who knows? It will be a close. I'm just ending the sentence because it's kind of not ended, close contest.
Yeah, it will be a classic. I reckon that's
a classic. Okay, yeah, it will be a classic.
But yeah, you know what? It will be a classic. I've got some business towards this fight, so I'm kind of cool with it. But I've got some business for my brother from another mother, Tunde. But me and Tunde will talk tomorrow morning, and you're gonna say blood fire. I'm gonna give Tunde that blood. Because when Tunde gets hyped, I'm gonna say blood fire, Spencer.
Southwest Boxing Media. Do you think Tony Sims is an underrated trainer? No, I don't. I think people in the game know Tony Sims, and he's not a talker, but he puts his heart and soul into the sport, and he's finally, well, I believe he's getting his flowers. I mean, he's worked with Joe Cordina for a long time.
For a jump. And not only that, he's had a world champion in Darren Barker. You know what I mean? And he trained Darren Barker from the scratch.
Yes. Right? Again, let me just answer this quickly. Because you know me. Corrupt. It don't matter what you personally think. It don't matter what you personally think. You don't know the business. You don't know the inside of the business. So, bruv, I don't come with no
Listen, turn, stop. Remember we said about non-negativity? We shouldn't even have read that.
Anyway, bro.
You know what? You spoke something yesterday. So you spoke something yesterday. You said like no time at all for negativity, yeah? And this how I'm rolling now.
Guess what? No. Guess what? You're blocked.
Right.
Right.
I'm just keeping this right. Tony is so passive aggressive. Like, listen to me, right? I'm telling you this now. I thank you very much, Ivan. Don't respond to this, Tunde.
I just blocked him. Blocked him.
Yeah, right, cool. Because I'm just gonna keep this thing 100. Right now, with everything that's going on in my life, yeah, I don't mean like everything that's going on in my life, right? My mother being in her condition, you know what I mean? Seeing the love that people when they came out to celebrate my mum's life with me last week. Yeah, I mean, my mom's still fighting a good battle, and I'm going to be realistic with it. I'll share it with most of you guys. I don't know how long my mom's got left. If my mom gets another month, I'll be really surprised. My mom gets to see her 89th birthday, really surprised. But I put this in perspective, right? Yeah, Tunde's vision is dangerous. I put it in perspective. You wanted to see the big bunch of flowers and a bottle of champagne that Tunde brings to my mom. In my head, I'll say, Tunde, my mom's got cancer. You trying to kill her? Just give me that bottle, yeah?
Bro.
The bottle was that big super size champagne.
Moet champagne.
The bottle was bigger than Tunde's head, bro. Right? So I'm there and I'm saying, like, what is this little grape head man doing? So I'm just being real. I'm putting things in so much into perspective, yeah? That we have to appreciate life. And what I'm not doing, I'm not gonna waste not one conceivable second.
Right, now you start understanding the thing.
Yeah, with nothing that is remotely. Like before, I just like putting people in their place. Bro, no one can't test me historically. If you think so good, people think that, I must go to BoxRec or blah, or I've got some next computer beside me. No. Right? So I don't, seriously, I really don't give a damn. I give a damn about people, give a damn about me. As simple as that, right? And every single person that jumps on here, the vast majority, I would say about 98% are all positive because that's all they're getting back. So like attracts like. So when people want to talk this rubbish on here or talk any foolishness, instant block. No long thing.
You know why I even mentioned it? Because I just come from a 5-hour walk. So
yeah, exactly.
So I had to drink Coca-Cola. So, bro, let me just get it out and then just block it.
Yeah. The sugar in the Coke got to you. I allow you for that one.
Yeah, I shouldn't even get in. But anyway, let's move. Let's move.
Steve Bailey, big up. Thank you very much. Blessings to your mum. I just lost you there. But yeah, thank you very much, Steve Bailey. Yeah, I mean, like I said, end of the day is this, right? Life is short, then you die. But the quality of life and what you like, it's not what you give to someone, it's what you leave inside of them. You know what I mean? So you leave goodness to people, and like you're gonna know by who comes from what kind of family or everything else by just how they behave or how they're children. If you can leave a certain standard of morals, a certain standard of dignity, a certain standard of class, a certain standard, you know what I mean? Then you've done your job. That's
Bruv,
it.
I told you, you know me, Spence. I've been on this for years.
I
I
know.
don't pay no mind. I just block, man, instant.
Right.
And if I told you, if I read a comment and my body start feel different, I'm blocking you. You know when your body starts shut down, you're like, hold on, that thing don't resonate with what you it don't resonate with my energy. So guess what? It's
Yeah,
blocked.
come on, man. Big up yourself, Bobby. Right? You know what time of day it is. Look, man. I just ain't got to. Oh, look, I'm just keeping this thing real. Yeah. As long as you know you wake up in the morning, that is the blessing. Yeah.
Come on. Old type Mr. P. Thank you for the £5. He said, peace, bro. My battery's running low. Let me peace and blessings. Hold on. Where's it gone? Where's the thing gone?
There, this is up again.
Okay, peace and
Peace and
blessings.
blessings both. Enjoying the show. I learned so much from you two. Cowley states that P, I know you're from the end, bro. Cowley, I grew up on Cowley State. So when P's saying that, he knows what time of day it is. So P's one of the man there from way back in the day, from King Tubby's sound, Sovereign sound, cha. So when I see that, I know you are one of the man there from way back in the day when man used to go to the VNC and man used to play Here on the Walls on the Cowley estate, and it was like, the proper families there. You know what I mean? You had the Bells, them, you had the Daly family, you had the Spencers, that was my aunt. Yeah, trust me, that was a serious estate. I love that area. Love that area to some never max. Tony's trying to show off his exotic bedroom. You stay there.
I'm gonna have to turn off my camera for a second and charge up this phone. Carry on talking, Spence, please.
Oh, your phone's gone dead.
No, the battery on the laptop. Give me a sec.
Okay. Right, off the canvas. Is that off the canvas? Yeah, off the canvas. Put that one up, Gary, if you're there. Off the canvas says, click onto it. Thank you for the £5. I want to wish your mother the best of health, inshallah. As someone who's recovering from cancer, is not easy. And I keep her in my prayers. Thank you. Keep her in your dua. That means a lot to me. Simple fact is this. It's like my mum's terminally ill with cancer. And she's got in the liver. She got grotesque swelling in her tumor in her liver. And I'm just being real. I'm just, the mere fact that I can speak to her every day, the mere fact that I can go to the hospital and kiss her forehead, it's enough for me. It's enough for me. But the simple fact is like, who was it? Hypo, the rapper. You know what I mean? Hypo got stabbed to death the other day. I think he just got married and he just got his kids. I'm saying this brother's never going to see his kids grow up. This brother's never going to get to see his grandchildren. His grandchildren are never going to get to jump on their lap and say, Granddad. All of that's been lost, right? Over whatever it was that happened. But you got to think about it. There's been a lot of like gang shootings and stuff that's been going on. And when man gets shot, we're thinking to ourselves like, boy, man gets shot. It's been sad. And what can you do about it? Or some people get mistakenly shot. But when somebody stabs you up, it's deliberate, and it's hard. It's a sad thing to come to terms with. But what's happened is in society we've become accustomed to wickedness. So much that wickedness seems fair seeming. It doesn't even affect you no more. Yeah, blah blah just died or da 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 just died. And this is a young man who's like, he wasn't even 40. So when I see my mother in that situation now, I'm saying, Mom, me and Tony was talking about yesterday. I say, you know what, Mom? You've had a great life, Simple fact, like you've had a great life. And when I go to the hospital, Mom's saying, like, I've seen my son do stuff. I'm proud of you, son. That's enough. I love you, Mom. He said, I know you love me. That's it. What more can you say? What more can you say? That's when you grow accustomed to things. So no time for negativity. We have to love this beloved sport of boxing. Reason why? Because boxing gives opportunity for those who go out and look for it. You know what I mean? Or was it Charles Bernard Shaw said the people that make it in this world are the people that look for opportunity, and if they don't find them, they create them. I believe me and Tunde Ajayi has created that right now with The Fight Is Right. Me and Tunde Ajayi has done that by becoming trainers, managers, promoters, TV hosts, celebrities, by putting this stuff out. We're doing that right now. So everything's got to be on the positive. Just like Tony can pick up the phone right now and get hold of Bill Haney after that fantastic win. I'm trying to say you what we saw, and off the canvas. Remember, off the canvas was on there the other day, and he spoke about Devin Haney winning, right? And the thing about it is this: I was like, yeah, kind of. And then when I started to study Kambosos and see the mistakes that he makes, that's why. But I was a bit upset because I wanted Devin to stop him, Tony. I'm bad man like that. Just so he could stop him, so he'd have to go back to his little fat dad. Kambosos have to go back to his dad about your little rat, and then
But you know something? I like how Bill drop it. When the guy tried to come in the ring, when Kambosos come in the change room, he said, "Bruv, where's your dad? Tell your dad don't go in with that. He was with you when you was winning. Now you're lost. Where's your dad?"
You see?
He's running up his mouth. He was running up your mouth. I'm not running up his mouth. But now that you've lost, your dad's nowhere to be seen.
And this is the thing, Tunde. What do rats do? Rats run away from the sinking ship. So you was calling my man a rat, but who was showing the real rat behavior?
Yes, sir. Off the camera.
Rat behavior.
Thank you for the £5. He said, "I want to wish your mother the best of health, inshallah. As someone who's recovered from cancer, it is not easy, or it's not easy. I'll keep her in my prayers."
Off the canvas, I have to rate you as well because, like, you've recovered. Because I know cancer, it draws you. You've recovered from cancer, but you managed to put back on weight. You know what I mean? You managed to put back on weight. So you know what I mean? Alhamdulillah, praise be to God. You know
man said it's Tunde in a caravan. Fam, I'm in a retreat. This is what you have to do when certain information and things is on your head. Every so often, you just have to go away and just re-energize.
Yeah, recharge those batteries.
Recharge your batteries. So no, I'm not in a caravan. I'm actually in a cabin in Worcester. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Right. Cinnamon says Spence, will we ever see Spence Crawford? Yeah, the talk is that the fight's near enough done, near enough signed. It's meant to be October. The talk I'm hearing is October. You know what I mean? But I'm also hearing like AJ's fight's being pushed back a few weeks because AJ's fight was meant to be the 23rd of July, and I believe that it's been pushed back to August. Certain things weren't taken care of. So I'm looking forward to that fight. That is a big boy fight. I'm excited to see that fight. I'm excited to see what will happen in that fight. But Cinnamon, that's the talk.
Oh, that Ryan Marengo. Tunde's room is like straight from heaven. Love it, brother. Come on, all day. We gotta live this thing, bro. We only got one life.
You only got one life, bro.
As I said that on my story today, you know, those of us that come from certain areas, inner cities and environment, you know, if we're not careful, we can fall into a trap believing that this is what life is about. You know, you don't need to have loads of money to just take a drive up the motorway and you will be surprised what is actually in the UK. There's a different life. There's a different life of beauty and peace and serenity. And it's just amazing. Sometimes I think we're so concerned about going to a next country and not realizing that right on your doorstep, bruv, there's greenery, open space, land. It's like, bruv, I'm like, fam, if I wasn't one of those youths who was just curious to know what's in the world, as my dad said, my dad always said, there's something, this is a big world. I would be just on the ends. I'd be in Peckham, rolling up Peckham, driving down Brixton High Street, going patty shop, remember what's the shop? Down Bellingham Road, Sunsplash. Was it Sunsplash? There was bare of them. But you know, what I mean is your perception would be small. And so it's very important that you just try, you know, you don't need loads of money. Just Google, you know, different places.
Come on. And there's better deals right now as well.
And there's better.
Big up Anthony, what's that? Vanda, thank you very much for your £5 donation to the show. Sending love and energy and light to your mother, Spencer. This podcast is bigger than boxing.
Thank you very much, Anthony.
You give rawness, jokes, and above all, truth. Thank you. And listen, let me tell you this, yeah? It's because iron sharpens iron. I couldn't do this show by myself. I want you to realize this. Because We know where I started from. I was on the world's, and this is not me talking at a braggadocio. It was the world's highest rated boxing podcast. Yeah. When my contract wasn't renewed, I got offered left, right, and center to go do other podcasts with other people, right? And the money was all right. It was decent money as well. But then Tunde come to me and says, "What? So they never renew your contract?" He said, "Bun them." He said, "Bun them. Spence, I'll buy the thing myself." And we come and do it because I'm ready to talk boxing with you before you try to twist me up with the history team. But I'm ready now, ready. You're all right then, you little shiny teeth Nigerian. Come then, let's do the thing. And that's how the thing started. You know what I mean? That is how the thing started. And the reason why, because iron sharpens iron. That is how the thing goes. So you need this polarity. You need this, so you like boy to go touch. You need a man who you can run jokes with, you can cuss, man, you can da. But also, nobody can't argue with what I've done in the sport of boxing. I've been a manager, trainer, promoter, been a boxer, amateur and pro. No one can't argue with the resume that Baba Tunde Ajayi is bringing. You know what I mean? What? He took a man from raw novice. And that's what I'm going to say, raw novice.
And he took me, Spence. And he took me as well.
Yeah, no, of course. Yes, of course. I was going to get to that bit, but you jumped in because I was going to say that. Right?
sorry.
Right? And fought for a world title and come back and in the position now to fight not just for one world title, but for three. Okay.
Oh, right, 25.96. Thank you for the 4.49. Evening, Tunde and Spencer. Once it's announced, who have you both really got when it's Spence versus Crawford? As I got Bud by 11th round KO. Bud is special.
And I totally agree with you and thank you for the 4.49 right. But
so who do you think is going to win, Spence?
Who do I think is going to win? I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to sit down and properly study these guys.
Yeah, I need to study the thing.
Because before, sorry to cut you, Tony. Before, I was heavily favouring Bud Crawford. Yeah? But the way I saw Errol Spence the other day, I was like, boy, right? And there's something about Errol Spence where he's quietly confident.
Yes.
And not only that, he has a rugged, raw determination to broke you up, you know. So it's an interesting fight. But before, because I was seeing Bud Crawford do way more things in the ring, you know what I mean? Box southpaw, box orthodox, he switch hitting. How he gently position himself to throw correct shots at a time or do so. So I was seeing him do certain things. I'm saying, boy, Bud's a handful. And not only that, but I know man I've seen Bud fight live. But I've seen man that's seen Bud fight live and who are respected guys and they said they're the best that they've ever seen. He's the best fighter that he's ever seen live. And these are trainers who are not up there trainers, but they're trainers who know their stuff. So when I look at these guys, I'm saying, okay. But the way that I'm seeing, not only that, but Errol Spence has got he's got the roadman backing him, you know. You know what I mean? There ain't no roadman in Nebraska. But Errol Spence has got some real roadman backing him. And
I'm not too sure how much that plays a factor in the fight, but I do know.
I think it plays a factor to his mentality. And I think before it wasn't no hidden secret like Errol Spence would like to go out and party and blah, 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 blah. But since that car crash, it's like God does wake him up and say, I'm going to give you a second chance. Let's see what you do with that second chance. So it's an interesting fight. And as soon as the fight is announced, then it's going to be even more. But right now, I'm not rightly sure who's going to win.
Again, Barry Cub says Spence is too big for Crawford. And that may be the case because
he's a big dude.
He's massive.
I remember Tunde saw him in Vegas in the bar. Not in the bar, in the casino. And Tunde phoned me. And this is Tunde. Spence. I just see because you like to take liberties. I just see your cousin. What are you talking about? I just see Errol Spence. He said, blood clotting big. I'm not picking that vocal, you know.
Bro, Errol's massive. Errol's massive guy. I remember when we was in Dallas when we fought in the undercard of Canelo versus Liam Smith. I said, Errol, bro, what are you weighing? He said, man, at 200 pounds right now, man. 200 pounds. I like, bro. I
And
said, what, you
Tunde,
fighting A-man?
that's 3 years ago, you know?
Yeah, that's 3 years ago.
Mad,
Serious. Yeah.
mad,
Yeah,
mad.
Errol's a big dude, man. A strong, powerful brother. Big up BG London. Spencer and Tunde are legends in my book all day. But Matty 1099 says Bud has grit. Look at how Terence Stewart won that race. Yeah, that was serious. She come back from, bro. She dropped her. Did you see that?
Is
His
that
daughter,
Tunde before?
bro. His daughter dropped
The
a
baton.
shoe come off.
Yeah, she put it back on her
In
win.
the race, she put it
Bro,
back
that
on
was
him.
Bud's daughter. I seen the video.
That's
I
his
didn't know his
daughter.
daughter.
Ah.
Nah, different. That they got some different mentality.
Yeah, definitely. Old tight roadman says it's good to see you shine because them weak man who can't chat to man's face were having exclusive coward parties when you come off of Sky. The cream
Bro,
always rises to the top.
bro,
Facts.
romance science. Let me just tell you this, right? Let me tell you this. Like, this show's only gonna get better. And it's
Only.
only because of like our other works that both me and Tunde are doing, yeah. Why we ain't up in the studio and all the rest of it. What I realize is this is like you man like the realness and the rawness. So we're just gonna give the rawness and the rawness. But we got some exciting things planned right now with the show and how we're gonna take the show. And I'm looking forward to how this whole thing evolves. Yeah, man, I'm really looking forward to it because it's consistency. Because I've noticed there's enough people that's in this thing, but they're not consistent.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
consistency is very, very important.
Right, and consistency is important, but it's not only a case of consistency. It's like you're getting true man who's got track record in this thing, and not only that, I always say to man, you got to be local before you're global. Now you see from where me and Tunde's from, yeah, we're the bosses out here. You know what I mean? So I'm grateful that I get you man on the lives and you ladies as well, right? On the lives because it just improves this thing and I like sharing this knowledge, I like sharing information and you know what I mean? And I like just like what Tunde just did to get Bill Haney, just like that. When Bill at this time, you know, the world and his brother is trying to get all of it. I want you to realize that. Right, the world and his brother. And did you see, like, who was it? Bob Arum and Ludabella cuss Eddie Hearn.
No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, they cuss him. They cuss Eddie Hearn like, right, you add Devin Haney, you let him go. What kind of foolishness is that?
And now Top Rank have got Devin. Right,
Yep.
listen up to facts.
Yep. Ezekiel the Mac. Spencer, the key thing that you and Tunde have is chemistry. And you know why that is true? Because one of the head producers at Sky, I'm not going to call his name because I don't want to DNO ratings, right? Turned to me and said, you two have got amazing chemistry. And it's the truth. Because don't let anyone else try to cuss me like Tunde try to cuss me, see if I'll punch in your face.
Oh, Adam, thank you for the 449. He said, big up Aki, so proud of Haney, mashallah. What do you think of Haney versus Shakur for the future? It will be a tremendous fight if it were to happen, but you said the right word there, future. And we all have seen the great spar they had as young men. Devin was even younger then. Shakur was getting ready to go for the Olympics. It will be a tremendous fight, one where boxing IQ will be at its height. I still personally believe Devin has got so much more. He's just 23 years young, Spence.
Danger.
He's the undisputed champion already. This young man is only gonna get better and better. The same could be said for Shakur as well, because Shakur's young. Shakur can't be more than 25.
Yeah, Shakur's a young man as well. That would be an incredible fight, man. That would be an incredible fight. So let me just answer this guy. J-Man says Tony Sims is meant to say raised AJ to a world title against Chris Martin, not Robert McCracken. I want to explain to you guys this now, right? It was the worst kept secret in boxing, and you're not really inside boxing for you to know. Tony Sims did not train Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua, he was the front man for doing it. Reason being is because Robert McCracken was still working with the Olympic squad and he weren't permitted to be working with the new up and coming crop of professional fighters, because what they use this as a funnel. From you were on the GB squad, it was a funnel. You're gonna fight at Matchroom, right? And Robert McCracken was the catalyst that made that, who enabled that to happen. You know what I mean? So he was the conductor conducting all these young men. They're gonna say, right, this is where I'm going. I'm going over to Matchroom. I'm going over to Matchroom and get my deals. And Robert McCracken was the one that orchestrated those deals for those fighters. So he was like the unseen manager of these fighters. This is one of the worst kept secrets in boxing, right? And I'm talking a thing not to blow up Robert McCracken because everybody knows anyway. It's just that people don't want to talk about it. But I'm saying I'm talking about it because this is what happened. So Robert McCracken, I was in AJ's changing room for his first professional fight, which he had at the O2 in 2013, 2013, just after winning the Olympic gold medal. And what happened was, those guys used to have AJ a few days, but all of the real work and the technical work was actually done by Robert McCracken. So Robert McCracken was doing everything, but it was all behind closed doors, and they used Tony Sims as the front person. That's why I'm so happy for Tony Sims right now, because Tony Sims, in my opinion, and I've said this years, has got a real one in in um, Joe Cordina. And that performance that Joe Cordina put in yesterday, you need them kind of highlight knockout rules and to go blaze man like that. And he did. He done an excellent job. So I'll give him all the props. But no, Tony Sims, just to correct you there, Tony Sims didn't bring AJ to no world title. AJ worked sporadically with him, and he was a front person because it ruffled too many feathers. If it came out, Robert Cracker said, well, I'm working with AJ. Next question.
Knowledge. The knowledge. We got 3 minutes left, Spence. It's been a great show. It's been a great show. And, we don't need to go more than an hour. We've already got a man. Hold on. Someone says 359 watching. That happens to be 372 right now. With only 50.
And I'm grateful for them. Just smash that like button.
You lot are ginnels. Smash the like button for the mans them. Come on, old type brother.
Come on.
Come on. You man are ginnels. Gilling up the ting. Is Bataviev Smith versus winner versus Yard getting announced in a ring? We don't know. Talk to Frank and Bob. We'll be there though. Tell you that much. Ringside. But it was going to be great to see both of those tremendous warriors battling it out June the 18th from Madison Square Garden. No, not Madison Square. It's in New York. I don't know. It's not in Madison. It's in New York.
Barclays.
Huh?
I'm
not too sure in New York. We got, and the things got booked for us last week. I'm not too sure. We just know we're going. That's it. And yeah, it's going to be great to watch them live and in the body, and we'll be looking forward to, as AY is saying, destroying the winner, because that's what man's on. We're not no joke thing, and it, when it does come, we'll be more than ready. Southwest Boxing, do you think the next gen of fighters like Cordina, Buatsi, Ben will eclipse the feats of Froch, Digel, AJ, Groves, etc.? Or are this new group overhyped? Time will tell. That's the only way to answer that question.
Thank you. But but what I'm saying is this: right now, or me looking on the outside looking in, what Joe Cordina did last night was special, right? But at the same stage as the rest of those guys who you've called, within the time span, they were world champions already.
Yes, sir. Yes,
right?
Sir.
I just want you to remember that. They were world champions. And out of that, you forgot another guy. You forgot Southwest Box. You forgot Okoli. Because it seems like people forget Lawrence Okoli. Lawrence Okoli was the first one out of the whole group to become a world champion. He was the first one to win a British, a Commonwealth, a European. He was the first one out of all of these guys. And it seems like we overlook Lawrence Okoli's accomplishments.
Yes.
And Lawrence Okoli is, in my mind, a massive overachiever. You know what I mean? Because fundamentally, his body type don't even seem sound for boxing, right?
Yes.
And the youth that always goes out finds a way. So we got to salute Lawrence Okoli a
Big
lot.
up Lawrence.
Thank you.
Big up Lawrence Okoli. The fight is at Madison Square Garden Theater, New York.
Okay, wicked.
So
So that's in the theatre part. Yeah.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So we'll be there. Big up TV London. Thank you very much for joining us. It is 9 p.m. We've
And
given you the
contact
hour on a Sunday. It has been precise, sharp, and to the point. A great show. Again, congratulations to Joe Cordina, the Welsh wizard, on his fantastic
incredible win.
last night, second round knockout. And we would be remiss if we didn't big up the Don of all Dons of the lightweight division, the one, the only, the dream it, believe it, become it, dreams come to reality, Mr. Devin Haney, and his father, Bill Haney, for blessing us on the show this evening. I know Gary's going to chop up that part exclusive.
Exactly, that's going out.
We done it with Kell Brook. We done it with Kell Brook exclusive after the Khan win. We're doing it again exclusive after last night win. We done it with Deontay Wilder's trainer. What's his name?
Mark Breland.
Mark Breland exclusive. And no doubt the broadsheets will be using our piece with Bill Haney in tomorrow's papers, because they always keep our thing.
Come on.
And that's what we're here for. We're here to spread the news, and everybody knows they have to come via The Fight Is Right if you want the proper thing. Ladies and gentlemen, before Spencer puts away the kids,
tell me about it, mate.
Let me just say, live on a Sunday evening, 9 p.m., taking you all into the coming week. Dream it, believe it, become it.
Come on down. Peace, 2 fingers. We are out. Might get Joe Cordino in a week, Might have to bust this in a week. Might have to get him in a week. All right?
Yeah, and
Peace,
Coach,
2 fingers, we're out.
Coach Calvin as well.
Yeah, and Coach Calvin, definitely. Big up Mickey Bay for that. But peace, 2 fingers, we out.
We out.